Buddy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Hacker Girl 89 of Nerdigans. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Black Lagoon chapters 118 and 119. Now, before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, or for Bleach 1000-Year Blood War, which we do have the 1st and 5th episodes available for free on Patreon. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a Stackfall anime season coming to a close and more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So the last time I covered Black Lagoon, we were getting into a negotiation with the head of Los Soldados, and yeah, it was not going well from what I remember. So let's get to get to chapter 118 first, see what's in store for us today, which is titled El Requiem de los Amados Part 2. No, Lobos, as long as we're in the line of fire for Nuevo Laredo, we can't show our backs to the enemies. Whoa, what'd you just say? Say it loud and clear like a Trans Am's horn. There we go. You heard me, Dago. I'm saying that ain't enough to settle our beef. Yo, you think I'm some kind of idiot? Where I'm from, everyone who's been even a bit reasonable gets smooth talked and killed by more cunning bastards, but not us. That won't work on us. I didn't come here to kiss your asses. Yeah, that shit Hotel Moscow and the Guadalajara cartel did in Canea. I'm not gonna turn a blind eye and let it go unpunished, no matter what. Miss Valaklia, to end a conflict, appropriate actions need to be taken. My boys won't be satisfied otherwise. Now, Vasily Krivchenko, there we go. Oh my god. Vasily Chenko, the guy who ran things in California and Kadia, we're not happy that he's still alive. Playing dumb with us is a waste of time. I know that little shit's here begging for your help, Miss Balalaika. Oh my god, I fucking can't read right now. I'm sorry. So to express the will of Los Esses, I've come to finish things off. What if I say no? Then it's war. What happened in California will be continued here. Yeah! Let's go! Hey, Cheng, is this guy sober? Not even God can help this fucker. Hey, don't take the Lord's name in vain, Dago. Call me Dago, it doesn't bother me. You spit! He called him a spick! Mr. Green, John, I can't believe you just called him a spick! Oh my god! Mr. Grease, Hotel Moscow suffered more in this series of conflicts. What's the point in starting another? The point? Did you just say the point? It's Hotel Moscow that needs to think about what the point is. Under normal circumstances, we would have hit Hotel Moscow so hard in Mexico that they'd never get back up. You got balls, I like that. Balls that big makes accepting your challenge even more worthwhile. It's not in my nature to suffer disrespect. We're not satisfied with the way things ended in California either. Doggy Cheng, may I? Who are you? Who are you with? I'm just an observer, Mr. Grease. I don't belong to any organization, but I've been in this city a long time. Mr. Grease, this is Rock. He's Runapur's expert troubleshooter. He could be a tough nut to crack, but his words can sometimes be worth as much as an orange diamond. What do you have in mind? Let's have it, Rock. First, what Mr. Lobos wishes for is peace. That's what every other organization in Ranapur unanimously wants too, isn't that right? At the moment, the Manga cartel's territory opened up when they pulled out of Ranapur. In accordance with the agreement, that territory has been split 4 ways between the Triad, the Cosa Nostra, the Nuevo Laredo cartel, and Hotel Moscow. What if we increase the Nuevo Laredo share and cut Hotel Moscow's? But Hotel Moscow loses can take the place of Vasily's life. How's that sound? Doesn't sound bad as a compromise, but what's in it for Hotel Moscow? A treaty of amity with Nuevo Laredo, with Hotel Moscow's strategy not yet solidified in Mexico. I assume the reality is that they'd like to assess the situation first. Neither of you want unnecessary conflict. Well, how's that sound, Degin Chang? We'll accept that. Food tastes better when there's no trouble. Miss Balaika, any objections? Do you think we'd take a back seat to Nuevo Laredo? Well, starting a war in Ranapur goes against the spirit of the council. Please agree to it, Miss Balaika. Nuevo Laredo will accept the initial plan of not changing any shares. That way Hotel Moscow can save face, no? Nuh-uh. Lobos, you done with your fairy tale? And you don't seem to get it. We don't need profit and we don't need peace. We're taking Gravenchenko's head. And when we say we're taking his head, we're taking his head! Yeah! I love it. He's like, fuck you. We doing what we want. Grace, Lobos, maybe you've been in Ranapur so long you forgot how unforgiving Mexico is. An insult means death. Not good. This is not good, young man. Do you think you could just do as you please in our town? Hey, Chink. Oh! Hey, Chink. I don't care how big a boss you are here. That don't mean shit to us. Thank God. Thank God normies don't read this manga, because they would be like just shitting bricks right now. The lives of your men we spared in California. You want to risk losing them here? Oh, with all due respect, Ms. Balaika, we're more powerful than you. You give us Gravenchenko, and I'll be on my way. Ooh, you just sealed your fate. Too bad you could have lived a little longer. Ooh, this meeting is over. If anybody wants to try to stop us, go ahead. We'll take on anyone. You little... I hope you understand what you're saying. We're rogues, outlaws, we're gangsters. How can we call ourselves gangsters if we can't even take up the gauntlet? Yeah! This is the best! I love it. He's a real gangster. We will not be disrespected, and we won't show our backs. If you got a problem with us, come at us anytime you want. That's how we live. So, you've made up your minds? You got enough guns, explosives, and all that good stuff? It's been a while for you guys. You're probably worried about being a little rusty. Once I walk out of here, it's war. Let's make it a banging fiesta, bueno? Wait, Mr. Grease, there's still room for discussion. A fiesta, I can't wait. Yeah, that son of a bitch, he's crazy. Dude, he's awesome. Maybe, but we still have to deal with this. Put somebody on him. Also, find any place Los Estes could be hiding. It's me. Tighten up security for Visconti Foods. Oh, and get ready for war. What should we do, Renkov? I'll head back home to seek Slevin's guidance. Your priority is to protect Kravenchenko. I will, but it'll be tricky. Our headquarters isn't ready for a siege. If Grease says he's going to attack, I take him at his word. If approved, Kravenchenko will be sent home. Keep him alive until then. Yeah, we'll start planning right away. Sergeant, I want to hold a strategy meeting as soon as we get back. I win. I'll take evens next. Guess it's odds for me then. $10? Oh, we're ready now. Sure, then how about that car? The last 2 numbers are even. Ooh, that'll be $10. That's 3 in a row. My luck sucks. Are you guys gambling? Haven't you learned anything, Revy? Shut up. What about you? I'm surprised to hear your vaunted mouth. Vaunted mouth couldn't do jack shit at the meeting. Yeah, I wasn't up to the task. The mayhem can't be stopped now. It's not your fault. Who cares if they want to go? If they want to go at each other, let them. It was like that when I first got here. They were all at each other's throats all over town. It's been quiet and boring since Chang's been in charge, but maybe those days are over. Hotel Moscow will defend. Those other guys will attack. Whoever stands at their ground will win. It's that simple. But Hotel Moscow hasn't been able to figure out what Los Esses will do. That's why everyone on the council's nervous. They're busting their asses trying to round up hired guns. I hear French soldiers are in high demand, so how about it? Should we get in on this? I'd like to, but I can't. I'm already counting on Moscow's roll call. What if you called in the nuns from the Church of Violence? Yeah, let's jump at the opportunity. Mr. Grease and Los Esses are willing to take on the entire council. It'll be a war on a scale like we've never seen. We have to do something before this city's reduced to rumble, too. This is going to be so sick. There we go. Is that something you gotta worry about? It's like that time with a mate. You can plan all you want, but when shit happens, shit happens. Revy, I'm surprised at you. Have you always been such a fatalist? If they play a card, you play one back. You can play whatever card you want, but the number of cards in your hand doesn't change. That's all I'm saying. Come on, Revy, you sound like an enlightened monk. If you don't like, here, let me move this kitty. I'm sorry. If you don't like the cards in your hand, you could just flip the table over and go nuts. There's more than one way to skin a cat. I'm not going to skin you, kitty. It's just a saying. Listen to you, but you're right. There are a lot of ways of doing things. A lot of ways of doing things. That's right. It's not over yet. What can we do? I'll figure something out again. Ooh, we got a wifey here, too. All right. So now we're at 119, which is titled El Requiem de los Amados Part 3. Grease, are you going to stay in bed? Yeah, Marie Tam. I'm staying right here. So how'd the meeting go? Yeah, they didn't accept my terms, so we're going to have to do what we got to do. I see. That's too bad. Grease, are you scared? Yeah, I'm scared. I've never not been scared. Don't worry, we've always overcome everything. Woo! Yeah, you, me, and the boys together, we're incredible. Come on, let's go eat. Sure, Grease. They're all waiting for you. Ooh, morning. Beautiful day, eh? Grease, you're late. We started without you. Good morning. I got a luchador mask. Good morning, Grease. How's the new pad? You get some rest? Grease, yo, tell us how the meeting went. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Got some news that ain't so bad for us. They rejected my request to hand over Kruchenko. That means there's only one thing for us to do. We're gonna finish what we started in California. So you're saying we're taking Kruchenko's head? We're taking Kruchenko's head. You're damn right. We're taking his head and going home as heroes. Listen, boys, the villanos in this town are a bunch of spineless cowards. They ain't muy hombre. Which means they're no match for us. So you son of the bitches, let's make some noise. Yeah! Hi, Fang, it's me. How are things going over there? Oh, Rock, Fred and the Black Death Guild sent their killers and their people over here. The office is a madhouse. The entire city's like that right now. Is Ronnie planning on making a move? No, we're not the first target. The boss intends to inflict punishment, but he's still considering when. Do you guys have anything on Los Esses? I have whatever I dug up at the boss's request, but the nun at the Church of Violence might know more. Okay, I'll ask her. Can we meet at the Yellow Flag at 8? Sure. Yeah, Rock? Of course, I know about it. But if you need me to dig deeper into it, you'll have to add a little to the usual. Can it come out of my pocket? With what you earn? But if that's what you need me to do, I'll do it. Great. I'll see you at the Yellow Flag at 8. Yeah, see you at the Yellow Flag. Was that Lagoon's handyman? Yes. He wants me to look into the dispute that came up at the council meeting. Well, that young hoodlum caused a scene at the meeting, right? It's probably worth knowing more about, isn't it? It's a joke. It's just some infighting between gangsters. But if Mexican narcos are here, I don't think we could take it lightly. Didn't the Senate Foreign Relations Subcommittee once drive us into a corner over the Middle East? Yeah, the Iran-Contra affair. The El Negro thing over Oliver North is an Olympic... Oliver North is an Olympic class sack of shit! Ah! Ida, it's always better to keep your eyes out for even the slightest thing. Sometimes even the tallest gates have small hinges. Remember that. You're absolutely right. It's always a little pebble that turns the tables in our line of work. Rico, get me everything on drug trafficking activities in Mexico from 1985 to now. Ooh, Bow, are they here? They're here in the back. Woo! Yo, I see you brought company. I was only expecting you, Rock. Hey, Slant Eyes, you're Moscow's grunt now, ain't ya? You got a problem, Whitey? I'm also Lagoon's muscle. Ooh! It's better to share information. That's why I brought them. Les Misères, play nice now. Yeah, fine. Well, now that we're all here, I'll start. I was able to find the historical background and current status of the Nuevo Laredo cartel. I already briefed my boss on what I found. After the Colombian mafia was weakened by the U.S.'s drug and border policy and the blockade was put in place, they decided to put the Mexicans in charge of everything. Because even if they did, their profits wouldn't change, and they still had the European market. But the U.S. wasn't such a pushover, right? Right. They changed the law so law enforcement could extradite suspects, even if they didn't directly deal with traffickers in the U.S. If the DEA knew your drugs were being trafficked into the U.S., they could step in. In step with the U.S., the Colombian National Police cooperated. That crushed the Colombians' ambitions. That's how the Mexicans seized power in Colombia. Oh, that's just the beginning. Get this. What started the mess over here is the death of Miguel Navarro, the big shot who ruled the Mexican mafia. That changed the criminal landscape in Mexico. The cartels became divided and rivalry started up. We're getting a history lesson. Sinaloa, Golfo, Tecate, and Nuevo Laredo. The cartel that distinguished itself among them was the Nuevo Laredo that controlled the border. Fernando Lobos of Nuevo Laredo has been assigned to Runapur for a long time. He used to work with the Girolamo family from Florida back when we had trouble with Miss Milk Trucks. Well, she won't be coming here again. Serves her right. But let's forget about her for now. Nuevo Laredo pressured Maxim Crenshaw. Wait, Krivenchenko. Oh my god, I can't talk right now. Excuse, distracting me. Krivenchenko of Hotel Moscow, which is supporting other cartels to stop doing business with them. And let's see. And to provide arms and money laundering through Russian financial institutions. It's all about reputation. That's right. If you're not taken seriously, it's over. That's the cardinal rule in this business. Hotel Moscow's reputation was tarnished, and they brought in the Visotniki. There we go. They brought in the Visotniki. They went up against Nuevo Laredo's hit squad. Little scraps in somebody's territory led to larger disputes. Then a conflict, just like in war that... Oh, Kitty. No, Kitty. No. Just like in war, that conflict... oh, my God, Kitty. Why do you have to lay down the cable? Hold on, let me make sure we're good here. Okay. Sorry, Kitty, decided to, kind of screw everything up. And then a conflict, just like in war, that flame begins to grow. Good job, I'll take it from here. The Nuevo Laredo hit squads, that's Los Soldados, aka Los Eses. The guy who stormed into Runapur is their leader and representative. Greece, Tigres, the Grey Tiger. His real name is Edgardo Prudencio Escarpa. He's from Canania, a poor mining town in Sonora. He came from a poor family, but was naturally sharp. He did well in school, but more importantly, he had charisma. He made a name for himself on his local soccer team. By the time he was in middle school, he was already the leader of a bunch of boys. He started boxing in high school and quickly became the star of the school. He even earned a shot at the Olympic boxing team. When asked about his future plans, for some reason he said he joined the military instead of going to college. Might have been because his respected mentor was killed by terrorists. We'll have to ask him about that, though. Mexico's a rough place. You gotta be tough to survive, otherwise it'll eat you alive. Well, maybe the military didn't change him. Greece was selected for the GOF, the Grupo Aeromóvil de Fuerzas Especiales. There's Mexico's Special Forces units. He was even sent to the U.S. Army School of the Americas to study anti-guerrilla warfare and terrorism tactics. He was on the road to success. Well, kind of like you, for some strange reason, you all seem to lose your way. answer is the fall of the Salinas administration in 1994. Oh, that's the year my brother was born. His hometown, Cananea, was in bad shape, and there was the violence and threats from an up-and-coming cartel. The town he loved was on the verge of ruin. The local police were heavily corrupted by mafia bribes. No one was looking out for the citizens. Grease loved his hometown, so that's when he made up his mind. He left the military with the boys he recruited from his hometown. And Here we go. Okay, here we go. Grease left his hometown, so that's when he made up his mind. He left the military with the boys he recruited from his hometown, and his own subordinates from his time in the army. He formed a vigilante group and swore to protect the town he grew up in. He showed no mercy to the mafia. The groups that were feeding on his town were squashed one after another, even their reinforcements, like Gotham City. Batman arrives! Yes, we got a Batman reference! The question is, how did he become a big name in the mafia business? I'll tell you how. As Grease gained power, other towns started asking for his help. More and more people wanted to join his vigilante group, and it grew larger and larger, but that led to another problem, the problem of maintaining that group. Donations from the town's poor folks weren't enough to allow them to keep a handle on everything. I see, so Grease himself dabbled in mafia business. Protection fees, bribery, road tolls. Eventually, to keep the town and its industry afloat, he got into the drug business. That's funny. Now Batman's the villain all of a sudden. He was still a local hero. He saved the town from the cartel, fixed the infrastructure, and even guaranteed jobs. I can understand that, but why did he become Nuevo Laredo's spearhead? Patience, Rock. I'm getting to that. By then, the Tecate cartel in Baja California was gaining strength in Sonora. Sonora was Nuevo Laredo territory. Conflict was inevitable. That's when Rodrigo Guerra, the boss of the Nuevo Laredo cartel, thinks to himself, there's a vigilante group going hard at it, with the Tecate cartel just as we are. Grease carefully considers the offer presented to him by the Nuevo Laredo messenger, who says, if you can prevent Tecate's encroachment into Sonora, we'll recognize all of Los S's interests. And there was the added bonus of access to heroin from the highlands of the Sierra Madre Occidental. If Grease rejects the offer, he'll have to go to war with both Tecate and Nuevo Laredo. There is only one answer. Yeah. So Grease began this fight in turbulent Mexico, all to save his hometown. That's how it all started? Yes, no other choice. Mexico's policies remained unchanged under the PRI, the Institutional Revolutionary Party, and when power stagnates, power becomes corrupted. That makes perfect sense. If one party stays in power for a long time, it always gets corrupted. And when that happens, there are plenty of opportunities to take advantage of it, and we love that. Well, let's get back on topic. What's the key to diffusing all this? Grease is hung up on reputation, but what he's most worried about is his home, Cananea. Ida, can you tell us anything about Cananea? Of course. I got all the data, you guys. Ready? Cananea in the state of Sonora, its main industry was mining, silver mining. The mines have been open since 1995, but haven't been in operation in recent years. Why? Security issues. A Canadian mining company once gained the mining rights when NAFTA was established, but they got on Los S's nerves when they tried to buy the rights cheap, so the mines are closed right now. If mining is the main industry, that's the key. If the mines reopened, it would breathe life back into Cananea. As long as the police are corrupt, he'll have to keep the vigilante group going, but he won't have to rely on drug trafficking at least. If Grease is who I think he is, he'll jump on this plan. Ida, Fang, I need the state laws related to mining. Also, can you look for somebody in power locally who could sell things with the state of Sonora? Okay, I'll look into state laws. Miss Ida, can you? You got it. If I can make a connection with an official of the Directorate General of the Mines in the Ministry of Economy, we should be good. Do it? I don't know if this will work. They could try, though. But you don't mean to buy it, do you? You know someone who's interested? My plan's still full of holes. We'll start filling them in as we go along. There's not much we can do, but we have to keep bloodshed to a minimum. I promised Mr. Chang I would, so... Anybody with Moscow in here? We've been called in. La Jewelry just got hit. What? That go-go bar on Rachata Street? Do you have people there? Yeah, the bomb that went off wiped them out along with everyone else there. Everyone's been called in back to headquarters. Dude, the gang war is on. Gang war is on, but damn. Damn, I love the Batman analogy though. That Batman became a villain. Oh, dude, am I gonna really call this how Mexican Batman turned to Mexican Joker? Probably, because that's what it really is giving. How Mexican Batman turned to Mexican Joker. That's what it really is giving. It's how Mexican Batman turned to Mexican Joker. God damn it. But dude, I love this direction. But as I said, man, thank God normies do not read Black Lagoon. Thank God this manga is not mainstream. I'm sorry, but this is true because you know certain people would attack this manga. But I hope more Latin Americans are reading Black Lagoon. I really hope so because I know they would be loving this representation right now. And hell, I'm gonna make sure that more Latin Americans are gonna be reading this. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think of the situation. I like the info that we're getting on the cartels. If you are in Mexico, I want to know, especially for my Mexican viewers, what do you guys think of how the cartels are being handled here? Because I know some of, I don't know all the cartel history. I know some of it, but not to like this extent. Like, is this how it really is down in Mexico? I know that like, for example, like Morikawa has done for Hajime no Ippo has done a really great job depicting Mexican boxing. I want to know if we're getting the same thing here with Black Lagoon depicting the Mexican cartels. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing. I want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Black Lagoon content. If you wish, you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!